When God has called you to do a work, and He has called you to do a work in a dispensation, in a locked set of time, God keep it a buck. You gonna do the work. How do I know? Because He told Gideon that he was called as a man of valor, as a mighty man. And then He told him, He said, do not be afraid. He said, do not be afraid. Now, and this right here is in Judges 6:23. But the Lord said to him, peace be to you. Do not fear. You shall not die. Don't be afraid of all the stuff that is happening right now. Don't be afraid you saw an angel. Don't be afraid that the Midianites acting like that. You shall not die. Why? Because it said, then Gideon built an altar there and called it the Lord is peace. This day it stands as saying back in that day, in that particular time, it was still there, and people could go and see what Gideon had done and built this altar unto the Lord when he was called by God. When you are called by God, you cannot die. They could say you got stage 4. They could say you got high blood pressure. You should never move a muscle in your body. You got to lay down, you're bedridden, whatever. If God has called you for such a time as this, you could do whatever it is that God called you to do, because you shall not die. This is what I need people to understand. The doctor don't have the final word. God has the final word. And if He's birthed you in this earth to do a work, nothing can take you out. What Jesus went through, the torture that He went through prior to the cross, on the cross, that would have taken any man's life. Jesus, He could not die until it was what? Finished. Death could not come until He was done. He had to die for our sins. He had to be bruised for us. By His stripes we are healed. He had to do everything that was spoken of Him in the Old Testament, and He could not die until it was done. It said that night, listen, Gideon did what Gideon did. He fixed the meal. He experienced the angel. God said, go in peace. You are not going to die. You're going to be able to do this work. But guess what he did that night? See, we'll go in the house and God tells us, we go to the altar and pastor pray over us, lay hands. God is speaking to me. God has said, and they'll give us a prophetic word, and we'll go right back to doing what we doing. Ain't paid no attention. Go out laughing. Yeah, God. Yeah, okay. God gave me a word today, and we'll see. No, that night, the Lord said to him, take your father's bull and the sacrifice